Hey, what's up YouTube? The Repo Man 360 here. I didn't die. Sorry I haven't put out a video in a while. Things have just been crazy. My pickups are piling up, so I decided that I'd go ahead and bite the bullet and do pickups official video, episode 6. So let's just get into it. We got from a yard sale this awesome Dolphins controller for $1. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's a little bent on the end. So I'm just going to replace that breakaway piece, which is also a good little tip. If your wired controller goes dead on you, pop this off and hold on to it. You never know when you're going to need another one. And as far as the yard sales for last week, they were not very good. It was rainy, it was cold. So 3 for $5, I got Band Hero on the Wii, Exorbeat All Complete, and Glee Karaoke Revolution. So some nice filler titles. I mean, there were things I didn't have for the Wii, so and it was something to get. Some eBay action. I got this all for $20, shipped. Got a copy of Madden 64 and 64. Pokemon Stadium. With Martin. Thank you, Martin. And NHL Breakaway 98. I think $20. Yeah, no. This was the big draw. This jungle green controller with a nice tight stick. So, I mean, for $20 shipped, you know you might pay that much for just that. So I was happy to get it. Okay, on to a sort of YouTube trade. As I had mentioned before, I left a whole bunch of stuff with Aaron, the video game wizard, for like store credit. And this is what I ended up getting from all of that. I got a nice 5-screw copy of Ghosts and Goblins. It's in good shape. I had a little bit of like nail polish or something here, and I managed to get most of that off, but it looks like it's a little, it almost looks dusty, but happy to have it. I love the 5 screws. And this new Wii U limited edition Zelda Wind Waker. I have the Wind Waker console, so I have like the digital download version, but I'm a feeler. I like to have the physical copy, so that was a nice grab. So thank you. I'm going to leave a link to his channel down below. Great guy. Definitely give him the old thumbs up and check him out. Alright, and on to the ever-present FYE closing that's looming. There's an official date now. January 27th is going to be the last day of FYE in Key West, so kind of bumming on that. That was one of the first jobs I had down here. It's where I met it's where I became best friends with my best friend. So it's got some special memories for me. It's going to be a little sad to see it go, but I've been getting some great deals. Right now they are 50 to 70% off, so I had to go back there. I missed out on some great controllers. I'm bummed. I waited too long. I should have pulled the trigger sooner, but I got this nice DS copy. It is new with the plastic coming off of it. Master Illusion. Then we have, oh no, let's hold on to that. Okay, Time and Eternity, which when the sticker was coming off, it has a little teeny nick in the paper, which really bummed me out, but it is complete. This is a new copy of Super Luigi Bros. Or I'm sorry, Super Luigi U. And woo, okay, I gotta figure that out. There we go. Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge. For, I think it was $14. These Skylander Giants are right now 70% off. I got this for like 14 and change. New. The figures are 70% off, so let me know in the comments down below if you think it's like a good deal to stock up on those little figures. I mean, I haven't played the game before. For $15, I'm willing to give it a try. Excellent find there. Then I got the I think this was 30 bucks. The Mario and Sonic at the Olympics Winter Games, Sochi, with the blue Wii U controller, which is kind of cool. Let's see, the Nintendo Land with a Luigi controller. Now, they had the Luigi and the Mario controllers by themselves, and the day I went to get them, something like a couple hours before, somebody bought all of these. They had like 8. They had like 4 of the green and 4 of the red. So I'm really bummed I missed out on that, but I did manage to get my hands on this. Then we have Wii Party U. I picked that up just because it does come with an extra controller, so that's 2 birds. And I'm going to hold it up together. I wasn't able to get one of the Mario ones, so I have two of these. So if somebody's got the Mario one in there, they're willing to give it up, holla at your boy. Okay, now, these were a chance find at Kmart. I was in Kmart for something completely unrelated. Said, I'll give the game section a whirl. It's usually a desert. But I noticed these on a shelf. They never have anything priced, and if it is priced, it's usually wrong. But this didn't have anything on it, so I took it to the shelf and I said, hey, how much is this? And they said, it's $15. $15? Oh, alright. Comes with a Wiimote. So these are always fun to find. These, it seems like no matter what the game is, if it comes with a remote, people want it. So I got not 1, but 2. Yes, doubled up again. Woo, where am I? So definitely, I mean, I've been scoring a bunch of stuff. I mean, it's just been crazy, but unfortunately, I just haven't had a lot of free time with stuff being crazy at work and trying to get everything situated here in my game room. So on to some for $5 a piece, which I didn't realize how much people have lost their minds here locally about how much they want to charge for a PSP game. It's like $8 for just the disc and $10 for a case game. I mean, we're talking like Madden. I mean, come on. So when I found these for $5 a piece, sealed, and only one of them was a repack, I had to get them. So we have Loco Roco, which I'm told is an excellent game. This one does have a little tear in the paper, but I didn't plan on opening it. We got Buzz. Now this was a weird one. This is Papillon. Now, you see it says Greatest Hits, but I don't know if it really comes across. It's a sticker. It's a sticker on the outside of the plastic. So this is actually the regular version, and for whatever reason they have a sticker of a Greatest Hits. I'm going to leave it there. I mean, I think it's kind of cool. Then we have MLB 06 The Show, NBA 10 The Inside. Alright. MLB 07 The Show. I'll be MLB in it. Neopets. Neopets Pet Adventures. Ugh. Wouldn't you know? It's MLB 06 The Show. Apparently they got it from Sears for $30. Ugh. iPet. And this is the repack. You can tell just by the way it's like shrink wrapped. Let me grab one of these other ones that you can see with these. It's a fold pack, and this is a shrink wrap. It's definitely a repack. Thought about opening it, but I'm not particularly interested in playing Beowulf on the PSP, so I'll probably hold off on that. And you're probably asking, well, what's the deal with all the PSP? Well, I finally got the back plate and a 4 GB memory card for my green PSP. So yes, I now have, oh no, is it the other side? Whichever side, no, it's the other side. I have the back plate, and you can see it matches flawlessly. And let's see if I can pull, come on, there you go. I have the a new 4 GB memory card. So happy to have it. Works fine, charges fine. As you saw before, I had to. Ooh, there we go. Let's hold it the right way around. Had to get my own charger for it, but at least it still had the battery. So definitely be doing some more PSPing. A couple of random Xbox games that I picked up, and these are complete. It's Madden 08 and The Italian Job. Yeah, I started trying to get my complete N64 inbox, and that kind of hit a wall. So now I'm going back to my first love, which was Xbox. So I'm slowly trickling through that, trying to find some of the stuff I'm missing. So I'm starting towards the back half of the alphabet, or things that came out later in the library. After the 360 came out, I pretty much I wasn't buying any Xbox games. So anything that came out in the 05, 06, 07 era. That's something I'm looking for right now. So fun. All right, so let's see. I got myself on the eBay's a copy of Lolo with a minty manual. Short Order and Explode with the manual in this nifty case. Trick Shooting, Bill Barker Bill's Trick Shooting. Sorry, in this nifty case with the manual. Okay, then we have a complete Quake 2. I couldn't remember if I had it or not. This guy was selling a bunch of stuff, so I kind of just got it thrown in. So that was kind of nice. It's a minty box too, and this was a box upgrade for me, but it's complete too. So, and that is Midway's Greatest Arcade Hits with some of my favorite games such as Joust and Root Beer Tapper. Alright, now on to the Nintendo. This is probably the most recent of the pickups I'm going to show, and it was complete in box Lunar Pool. Yeah, look at how futuristic Pool's going to be. You're going to wear fruity glasses and have neon all over you and show this other dude how great you are handling this stick. And then we have a Desert Commander. And these are all complete, and some of them you can see, like, this has the plastic on it. It is used, it's open, but some people leave the plastic on there, so I didn't see a point in taking it off. And as always, retro protection, hooked it up with the cases. They didn't come with cases on them. So here's my Hide-a-Lie. A beat copy of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom from Tengen. I would like to get a complete Tengen set. That would be nice. At the very least, I'd like to get Tengen Tetris in the box, but I don't want to pay $100 for it, so... Next up, we have a complete copy of Arch Rivals. Yeah, get you some Basket Brawl. I heard this jingling around. FYE also sells some Japanese soda. Some people might be familiar with it. It's called Ramune, or Ramune, as they say at conventions. This was actually like a little over $1. I'm going to try it out. They had a bunch more. It's usually about $3, $4 because they do import it. And this particular one, I believe, is blueberry. It's just soda. This cap piece here is a little plastic piece. I'm not going to pop it off right now, but this base piece right here, you will take this, bust it into that. That opens the hole, and there's a little marble down in that'll drop down in this section here that will regulate the flow of the beverage. So, I mean, it's a real cool, complicated thing for 6.6 ounces of soda, but it is delicious and quirky. Next up, we have, now this was just the box for pinball, and it was a beat box, but I got a screaming deal on it, and I already had the manual and the game, so that completed my set. So every black box I have is beat to hell. I don't know why. Probably because they're super old. And then I can't remember if this was shown or not. I don't believe so. So I'm just going to throw that out there. Remote control. If you've seen this already, I'm sorry. I don't have doubles of it. This is there's only one. And these, I'm sorry, these all came from eBay. So, which let's get that in there. Have King's Knight. Now people give Scheherazade some shit, but this looks like words. I don't know what kind of words, but they make it look like words. And I'm actually gonna be cutting back on eBay. I'm starting my big save for Portland Retro Gaming Expo. I want to start now. That way I've got a war chest to take there. But I will still be checking Craigslist and doing yard sales. So hopefully I'll still have pickups, and maybe once a week I'll troll around there, see if I can find something good. Alright, next up we have Smash TV. And this one I had to track down the manual for, but I did. So it is now complete, and I'm happy to have it. Excellent, fun game. Loved it growing up as a kid. There was just one kid that we would invite to sleepovers because he had Smash TV. And as soon as somebody else got it, that kid was lonely. Alright, and again, this was a box buy. I bought this Metal Mech box. It came with the manual, and I already had a copy of Metal Mech. My copy's not the greatest 100%. It's still serviceable. It plays great. So I might hold off on replacing it, but still got its Walmart stickers on it. The front one says $69.99. I don't know if you can see that. And then I guess by the time it actually sold, we were down in the $5 range. So they had high hopes for Metal Mech. Alright, and I'm not quite sure what order to go with these in. I was really bummed about this box. Now, if you look at this box for Guardian Legend, which is an excellent, excellent, excellent game, I highly recommend it. Get you some. It's got a little something for everybody. I already had the card, and this was a boxing manual from a place here in Florida. They have a whole bunch of boxing manuals from buying out an old game store. And it looks really nice. And it was really nice. But they chose to send it in a bubble mailer, which I'm fine with, but they did not put any cardboard in it. So it's going to be tough to tell, but okay, yeah, I think it's hitting it just right. You get these bins in it because it was in a bubble mailer without any damn protection. This thing was minty. Minty. It was flattened and minty. I put it back together, and it has these blemishes on it because somebody was careless with their packaging. So please protect your boxes. Alright, next up. I'm going to go with this one because it was really funny how I even got turned onto it. This is Nobunga's Ambition. I was buying a whole bunch of games from somebody, and they had a loose copy of this with the manual. And they wanted something like $25, and they said they had to be firm at 22. Like 22? I've never even heard of this game. How great can this thing be? So I said, you know what? While he's thinking about that, let me just search the old eBays and see what I can find. And I got this shipped box complete with this. I think there's a poster or a map or something. There's something weird in here. Complete. For $30 shipped. So I was like, you know what? You can hold on to your $22 copy of game and manual only. So haven't played it yet. Happy to have it. It is a bestseller in Japan. So I mean, in Japan they wrote your face here. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Okay, and this one, it ended up altogether being $40. I put it together myself. I found the pieces. I spent the time and did the auctions, did the dance, but I now have it complete, and that is North and South. And this is a nice box. I mean, there is a little blemish there on the top, but overall, great box. And actually, I discovered something. I bought a few protectors for loose NES games because I have a signed Pat the NES Punk game that I wanted to put in a case, and I bought a few extras, of course, and I found out that they fit really nice in the box. Have the manual there, and it's a minty manual. So this all fit really nice in the box. The box has its little styrofoam. It just slides right in, and it's not stiff. It's a little snug, but no snugger than if it was in a black sleeve. I don't recommend you doing that for all your games, but that particular one, this is kind of like my first. I don't know. It's the first game I kind of put together like that's on the uncommon to rare edge that I've picked up. So I decided I was going to go ahead and put it in that. So let's go ahead and in there. I'm sorry this is a little longer than most of my videos, but I've got the pickups from this week that are here. I've got these pickups, which is like 2 weeks of pickups. So I definitely got a backlog that I got to get through. But next time it's going to be a little shorter. Please give me that like button. Let me know how I'm doing. And as always, take care.